Neither am I.
And obviously Yadi isn't.
Yeah, it's okay. All by my lonesome self.
I don't think I have a single Star Wars shirt.
Lame.
I have that one Red Squadron shirt, but it's dirty. I have to do laundry tomorrow.
Me?
I have plenty. A couple vintage ones, a couple new ones.
I waste my money on other stuff.
Yeah, well.
For me, I take a look at all that stuff that's on my wish lists, and I'm like, what money?
So I posted that video on Instagram, and then I added our page as a collaborator, and it gave us like 150 followers.
No shit. We're up. We're up to 266 on the YouTube page. So
yeah, we're at 368 on Instagram.
Not bad.
Actually, I can tell you exactly how many we got. It's at 4.3 million right now.
Nice.
Very good.
You would think that having such a large number will increase more, but that's with the time.
Yeah.
But still a lot, though. Little by little.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
We got 71 followers off of that one.
Nice.
Cool.
And that's just on
Instagram.
IG. Okay.
And the thing is, I haven't been doing collaborations with the Nerd Archive in a while because I was waiting to post enough videos for those ones that I posted to be low enough for people not to like see the Nerd Archive with my page. But then that one started blowing up and I'm like, oh shit, I need to collaborate.
If it makes you feel any better, you don't have to worry about that because you posted all those videos and then like the next post was you talking about that one microchip thing and then you were like, yeah, we're going to be talking about it in the Nerd Archive. And it's like, well, there goes that.
Yeah, well.
So you did that right after the others. So you're good. It's still screwed.
I didn't lose any followers off of that one. So no one really cared about it. And I didn't gain any followers because of it. So, so I'm like, okay, I got the views that I needed from it. Moving on. And it wasn't really for views anyways. But I digress. I thought that the one with Kathleen Kennedy was going to do better. Because of
it got a conversation started.
Yeah.
It definitely got a conversation started.
But it didn't get any shares. Like people didn't share. What would that be?
The little chanting in my head.
Yeah. Oh, you think you do? Every time I looked at the insights, it just keeps playing.
Yep.
So I'm like, oh man. So after a while, I put the volume down all the way.
Oh, I have to pause the fucking thing to see, when I go into it and look and see if there's like any new comments and shit like that, just to see who's posted what. Cause it's like I think after the second or third time going into it and hearing that fucking shit, it got annoying.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Anyways, so Rockstar did a thing.
They did.
about 10 or so hours ago. And so, yeah. Rockstar releases a new trailer for GTA 6, and a bunch of other things happened. And so we'll be talking about all that and more on this week's episode of the Nerd Archive Podcast. Cue the intro.
Guys, welcome to the Nerd Archive Podcast.
The little guy, Bilbo or Pippin, whatever the hell his name is.
Nintendo fans, I see a lot of people getting, just freaky quarter.
It gets me every time.
Yeah.
It gets me every time. What's going on, guys? Welcome to the Nerd Archive Podcast. My name is Louis. As always, I have Lola, Justin, and Yadi. And yeah, like you heard before, Rockstar did a thing. They released a trailer for this game that they've been working on for the last 2 weeks,
Just the
or
last 2 weeks,
maybe 15 years. I don't know.
Yeah.
seems about right.
How much
We'll go to the moon again before we get this movie
movie?
game. I don't even know what it is anymore.
Your brain, I'm telling you.
I don't have one.
But
You see, I'm surprised they've never made a movie out of Grand Theft Auto, but
It would release in 2060.
probably considering how long they've been working on this game, how many other insane things that we've gotten between when it was first announced and till now, and then of course the recent delay until I think it's what, this time next year.
yes.
What is it? What is it? May of next year is when it's finally dropping.
Correct.
May 26th.
Yep, that's the.
So we'll
that's the
see.
one.
It's a 6-month delay, but after waiting such a long time, what's another
It feels
6 months?
longer.
6 months, a year. Who's counting?
Then 3
We all
years
are.
PC.
It's insane, dude, that we've waited this long.
I think that's what they call development hell.
And I hope that because we've been waiting for this long, that it actually finished.
Yeah, that's what they're trying to do. It's to give you a finished game, but
They better.
who knows?
They better.
Yeah.
But at least
We'll
it's
see.
not like Call of Duty. That at least the last one was fine, but the previous ones were just not finished. Not finished enough.
I think you're being a bit too kind.
Well, the last one was better than the previous one when it comes to how it worked. That first day and whatnot. But hopefully, it's not gonna be a thing like that. Grand Theft Auto. I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt since we've waited such a long time.
I am not getting that game on PC.
I was gonna say don't give them too much leeway. I know you want to give them the benefit of the doubt, just don't give them too much leeway, because especially modern AAA gaming in recent years.
At least with the console might be better than having the issues on PCs, because we'll see. I don't know.
Right. Also, we're going to talk about GTA and we're going to break down the trailer, but Lola went to see a movie yesterday. And we're going to talk about that.
I saw it Saturday.
You saw it Saturday. So, no spoiler review.
Because only half of us have seen it.
Yeah. So,
that-
Thunderbolts.
Thumbs up or thumbs down?
Yeah.
I'll give
However,
it 2 thumbs up.
You can give your general opinion and go into some detail, but obviously nothing spoilery
when-
and whatnot.
So everybody died.
Yeah, when Blade came out, it
Yeah, right?
kicked
That was so cool.
And then Wolverine showed up.
Everybody- And then they all got brought back by magic. And then
Dr.
the
Doom
moon.
created a portal.
Yeah, and then
like
he
Doctor
threw
Strange.
And then Thanos
another
snapped.
moon. Yeah. Mhm.
But I
That's
thought
another
Galactus
bonus.
came in and just stepped on them all and just said, "Fuck this shit."
Well,
He
that's
tried, but
easy.
they stopped him on the other side.
Yeah,
So
it's usually how it works.
Portals, they cut, his arms. Now he's like,
you know, sorry, this has just sparked a conversation. Why didn't they do that with Thanos?
I don't know, but they did it in the beginning of Infinity War, I think.
With his minion.
Mm.
Yeah, they cut his hand off, and I thought, excellent idea. Let's hope we use this later. And then no.
Just open the portal right here
Yeah.
and just close it.
Yeah.
End game.
They could have. They didn't.
Yeah.
You would have avoided the entire thing with Endgame.
Tony
But, hey,
did not have to die, is all I'm saying.
He did what? Spoilers.
Shit.
yeah, how dare?
All right. GTA. We're gonna get a Bonnie and Clyde video game because we're gonna be able to play. The two main characters are a couple. We're in Vice City again, Miami, and the game looks. They almost gave us a gameplay. To me, it almost felt like what they gave us was the storyline. What we're gonna see, the cutscenes.
It gives you the gist of it.
I don't want that.
Yeah, that's a different kind of game.
That's for a different page.
Y'all know what I said, and I'm glad you guys went there with it. So
Yeah.
it's all good. But yeah, no. Speaking of which, yes,
Just-
I mean, considering what we saw throughout the trailer, I mean, yet she gets out of jail, they go home, and then they fuck.
They
Well,
did.
So
They did.
She got the gist of it for sure.
She did.
She got the jizz of it, not the gist.
Ah,
She got all of it.
good for
She
her.
got all
honestly.
of it. Yeah. And then the one thing that caught my attention in the trailer was the Fast and the Furious scene when they're carrying what it looked like a safe on a rope.
Yep.
Being dragged. And the first thing I'm like, oh, nice, Fast and the Furious. I hope we get more scenes like that.
I'm sure there's a whole playthrough where you actually drive around with that thing attached to your car. So
They need to remake the video game Driver, which was, I don't know if you guys played it. It came out in, I think, the first Xbox and PlayStation 2. And you played as a stunt driver, and throughout the video game, all you did was do stunts that were in movies, like famous movies. And I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. There was one that you had to race and beat the train and make sure you don't hit by the train, like in the first Fast and the Furious movie.
Yep.
So I thought that was, I think with the generations that we have now, I think it would be really cool game.
could be.
It looked great. I saw at least with GTA itself. The one thing I focused on watching the trailer was like what type of vehicles you could drive.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw like an airboat, which makes sense for Florida.
Right.
Like Florida.
Yep.
And then of course jet skis are back, and what is it I see? Those two main things is what caught my eye, because of course there's the helicopters and whatnot. Hello there.
Hello.
How's it going? Welcome in.
Yeah.
But I'm excited to see like what other vehicles you could drive. I remember was it San Andreas that had like jetpacks?
Yeah.
So I want to see what else.
I think
And what other
GTA 5
trick
had
you could do.
jetpacks too.
Oh, GTA 5 had like jet everything, cars,
Yeah.
motorcycles, jetpacks.
Right, but
They
not
literally
the
strap fucking rockets to everything.
Not at the beginning. They did add
Right.
more stuff
True.
later on. Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
This other one was all the cheat codes. You know, I used to go to what was it, GameRevolution.com and get the cheats from there.
I remember that.
I think that website's still up, but I don't think they put cheat codes anymore. But I wonder how they're gonna do that now with this one. And the last one was kind of weird with the phone, so I want to see.
I hope they bring back the combinations.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. Breaking the game again. That's the only game that probably mentioned it here before, but that's the only game that I ever use cheats on.
Well, I
That
mean, there
and
were
the Pokemon games back in the day. After I beat them, I used Game Shark. But that was it.
way back in the day.
Yeah.
I think there are like number combinations you can put into the cell phone to like do different crazy things.
Mhm.
Like I think there was one where you basically like drained all the water in the game, and then
Yeah,
you
there's so
basically
many.
walk on the ocean floor, which
Yeah,
I thought was really cool.
the cool thing with that one is like they all kind of saved, so you could kind of go back to it and
Mhm.
press whatever you needed, and that's it.
Right.
But it was fun to learn the codes, like the patterns before. But
I feel like right now, all the people that use the codes or the patterns, if we go through the game again and we enter one of them, we'll probably the next time we'll remember it.
Ooh. Our new guy in the chat actually poses a good question. Who here wants a difficulty option for GTA 6? Because for me, GTA 5 was easy for me. That actually is a good idea.
I hope so. They need to have a Florida
Florida man difficulty.
Yeah.
Give me Florida man. Well, no, like do like a bunch of different difficulty selections like they did with God of War. And then in the vein of the highest difficulty setting in like the newest God of War, which was give me God of War. And so for GTA 6 is give me Florida man.
That'd be really cool.
Is the highest difficulty level. Like extreme difficulty.
I
mean,
think
honestly,
there was a game. I don't remember what the game was, but the lowest difficulty was called Stupid.
Jason 1282 says, I can't believe we're getting GTA 6 on Nerd Archive before GTA 6. Oh, that's good. I like that.
We should. Hey, shit. We're gonna be streaming that when it comes out, and when I mean we, I mean probably one of you.
Oh, it's Mags, aka RJ, aka Sophisticated Gentleman. What's happening, man?
What's happening?
He changed his name on here to prank Remy, and he can't figure out how, what to switch it back. Unfortunately, there is a time limit. You'll have to wait in order for that time to run down to switch it back.
It's 30 days.
Oh,
He
yeah,
pranked
yeah.
himself.
you gotta pay $30 now.
Yeah, you're Jason forever. Oh my God, it's Jason Bourne.
Oh, yep.
And listen, that's why you just create fake accounts. You don't change your main one.
Not the Nerd Archive telling you to break terms of service.
No, not at all. I have a TikTok account. It's called Bendover. It's Bendover.
That's great.
Yeah, I use it for trolling people that are trolling me on my account.
Mm.
The secret is out.
Yeah. I'll change the name to something else.
Yeah. Just don't say it on here. We can't have people knowing.
Oh, no. I haven't used it in a while. That's why.
I go back.
Now I just get into fights with my own account.
You pretend to have these riveting conversations with another user, when in reality you're just having it with yourself.
So they
that's
deleted
what
the
I.
comment.
That's what I do with the Nerd Archive. If you go through my TikTok and the Nerd Archive is commenting, I'm commenting to it.
Well, I do the same thing with my YouTube channel and the main YouTube channel. I don't really make it a secret, but I don't have conversations with myself. It's just like, I'm
Hey, it's one of us.
Yeah, listen, I want to point something out. Every time you post, you do a post in the community on YouTube, I love how you start the post. Hey, Justin here.
well, I mean, because it's accessible to the four of us. So
no,
there's
of course.
gotta
I
be
just
some
think it's,
distinction.
as soon as I see that you posted something, I'm like, I before reading it, I know that that's going to be the first line.
Well, maybe you ought to start using it for some things. I mean, I know you've posted a few shorts and things like that, but
and I'm going to be like, hey, Justin here. Lola, did you watch the trailer?
I just did.
Oh, that's why you were quiet.
Well, I have nothing to give in the GTA game apart from whatever the first one was. It was fun to kill prostitutes. That was it. Run them over specifically.
Maybe it was the third one?
No, I was in PlayStation 1. I was way too young to be running over prostitutes too.
Well, the first one, it's an aerial view, and you don't do that. Yeah, no, trust me.
Yeah, it's
the
like
first
over the
GT.
top.
Yeah. You weren't able to get out of the car or anything. You were in the car the whole time.
Was
and
it a
you
pickup
just,
truck?
I don't know.
Oh, I remember it being in PlayStation 1.
Yeah, it's probably either 2 or 3.
Old house that we used to live in.
Yeah, it's probably my game.
No, it wasn't probably. It was. It wasn't
So
mine.
it was
I'll tell you
GTA
that
3.
much.
Because it was the first one that I bought was GTA 3.
Okay.
See, one thing I appreciated when I was a kid having that game is that my mom couldn't read English. So she didn't understand what the game was about. So I think I rented it out a lot. I don't think I bought it, but I rented it out a lot. Yes, Video Avenue.
Those were the days.
Yeah.
RJ in the chat says we need a Nerd Archive shirt that says, "Hey, Justin here," and on the back it says, "Click all the things."
There you go.
That's a great one. That is a great one.
I like the idea of having one that says "Click all the things" on the front.
Mm-hmm.
So that's
Click all the things on the front. That seems like a lot of letters.
Or better yet, we
I'll
can
make
have
it on the Star Wars font, so it's like.
Oh, better, yeah, no,
one.
better yet, have one with an arrow below it pointing down.
Click all the things.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
The just in here.
Just in case. Damn. You got the gist of it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Lola,
That
you said
would be
that.
amazing.
Oh God.
That'd be one of Justin's friends on the shirt in the Star Wars font. That would be so fucking cool.
Oh my
I would
God,
love
that'd be
nothing
great.
more.
That'd be fucking great.
First of all,
hey, Justin here. Read the back, and it's the whole rant on the back.
that would be so cool.
Because you're gonna have people like, if I wear it to the theme park, people are gonna be walking behind me on the line, reading the rant.
Yeah, then you got a bunch of randos coming up behind you, invading your personal space, trying to read all the crap on your shirt.
If it gets us new viewers, I don't care. They're in the theme park. They're already in there.
Yeah.
True enough.
What you do is you let it rip, and then they'll back up.
Oh, I always do that. If I feel like they keep getting too close, they keep bumping into me, I just let one rip. Like a ninja one, like silent but deadly. You know what I mean? Very Darth Vader like.
Press a button.
and then watch them back up real fucking quick.
Oh yeah. And then I look at him. I was like, yeah, I don't know where that came from.
You just fart, bro? What the fuck?
Yeah.
No.
So you said running over the prostitutes and taking their money. The best part is it was your money.
So I never took their money. I just ran them over.
Oh man, that was the fun part.
It was just
Like interact
get in
with them,
vehicle.
give them money, and then run them over and get the money back.
My child brain did not think that far. It was just get in the vehicle, run them over. Ha ha ha. Let's go find some more.
You were the one that would drive on the sidewalk just so you can run people over.
Yeah.
I think we all did that at some point.
Yeah. Yeah, we did.
I would also cheat in the tank and then just ride around with the tank cannon facing backwards and then just use it as like a rocket to propel me forward that much faster.
Oh,
while
I used to do that too.
Yep.
The turbo.
Yep.
Just spamming that
Uh-huh.
rocket.
Yep. While you're like 5-star wanted level getting chased by the military and the FBI and all that crap. And then you're just basically just destroying everything. And then after a while you get bored and
I gotta reinstall Grand Theft Auto now, so I could get ready for the next one. 'Cause we still have another year.
yeah, I think
Literally.
Oh yeah, I'm probably going to reinstall GTA 5 as well at some point. They actually gave me the upgraded version on Steam.
Nice.
Yep.
I
I
am
just
not
have it on the
downloading that on my
PlayStation.
computer.
It's gonna explode.
I will not be able to record this podcast ever again.
I was going to say, well, yeah, on your computer, yeah, pretty much.
I quit all gaming.
You have more places to game than just your computer, though.
Oh, of course. I have the Switch and the Xbox like connected to the computer. I can play it right here. That's what I'm saying. I am not downloading it on the PC.
Yeah.
That's why I bought Dragon Ball Z Sparking Zero on Xbox because I was not going to try it.
Well, even for a PC, you'll have to wait like a year or two. So
Yeah.
after waiting this year. So
Yeah.
Well, I mean, but that's the thing, though. It's like since they're delaying this fucking thing a year, there's really no reason that they can't release it on every platform all at once. Like, I understand them not releasing it on Nintendo consoles because if it's as big a game as I think it's going to be, and if it's like as heavily involved like graphics and that wise, I can understand not being on the Switch too.
yeah, the Switch is gonna explode.
Probably.
It's going to come with its own SD card. So you can just save on that. You're going to have to put the game and the SD card.
It'll be divided in two.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if nothing else, it would probably wind up, if they somehow managed to put it on the Switch too, it would probably be like a game key card, like a lot of the third-party developers are doing.
Yeah.
Like game cartridge.
Basically, yeah. No, there's a whole thing about that. A former Ubisoft developer is throwing shade at Nintendo about the whole game key card thing,
Yeah.
and I just
dumb.
I just groan. I groan at it, and it's like I honestly find it kind of dumb as well. But it's like we'll get into that in a bit. We're still talking about GTA, so
Right.
Yeah, man, I almost had a rant.
Oh, you're going to get it.
I know. I was
I'll make sure I bring it up.
hoping I poked
We'll
the
get
bear
something.
enough.
I'm going to set an alarm so we don't forget.
Oh man.
See, like at the beginning of the trailer, though, like it looked like they were gonna show us a little bit of the gameplay.
Yeah.
Because when he's in the house, there is a point where the camera is like panning right behind him. So I think that's
like he's entering the house.
Yeah.
Like
yeah,
in the actual video game.
exactly.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, we're gonna see. Nope. Oh,
Nope.
Never mind.
What the hell just
Almost.
happened with Nitro?
That's
Yeah, he's been
what it
running
did.
all over
Past
the.
Nitro.
Oh, he just ran
You're-
like on his side a little bit.
He does that.
Your cat's just been running like top speed all over the place, like the last.
Yeah, he's in the
2 minutes.
zoomies face.
There you go.
That's cute.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yep,
it
there-
does.
The good thing is that when the Zoomies phase started, it was right when we got in bed. But now it's when we're not home.
Okay.
So that's great.
Well, I
Okay,
mean,
disaster.
I suppose it's not. I suppose it's not so bad, especially when you're not home. As long as I would imagine it's as long as like you don't come home to like half the stuff in the living room knocked over.
No, he doesn't do that.
Yeah.
He does it when we're in front of him. And he looks at me. He's like,
Do you see
Sounds
me? Do you
like a
see me?
cat.
Do you see me?
like he doesn't look at it.
he
He
looks.
stares at me
He's
and
got.
then knocks it.
He's got. He's got orange cat energy
Yeah.
because they are notorious assholes.
Yep. And then it's like when he looks at me, it's like, try to stop me. What are you going to do about it? Because I already attacked you in your sleep. It's going to happen again. Fantastic.
Yep.
What do you guys expect from this game? Features wise. Well, it's Florida, so there's going to be a lot.
Oh yeah.
See, I have a comment about that, but we'll talk about that later.
I mean, they're gonna lean heavily into the Florida man stuff because that's become a big. Yep. Actually,
is.
no. Correction. The 6th because
Yeah.
Sarah is number 5.
Yep. The 7th, because Beefy.
Oh, true, Beefy.
Good point. All
Beefy's the OG.
Mm-hmm.
The
right.
mascot.
OG archive
Yep.
pet.
Yep.
The archive doggo.
Do you
And
just
then-
call Sarah a mascot?
Hey, babe, Justin called you a mascot.
I did not.
You're going to hear about it at work.
I said that when Beefy was mentioned, and I don't work till Saturday, so it doesn't really matter.
She's gonna
And
have
I
to
mentioned
hold
this-
it.
I'm going to set an alarm.
That's 2.
Yeah.
That's
two.
so funny.
But no, to clarify, I said that when Beefy was mentioned.
Yes.
Beefy is the OG archive doggo.
Yes, he is.
And then Nitro is the OG Kato.
Gato.
There you go.
Gato.
Well, when I lived in the apartment, Salem was his asshole was the mascot because it was always right here pointing at the.
He just wanted to show it off.
Yeah, well,
Look what I have.
good for him.
I have one of these.
Good for him.
Oh man.
All right,
Make
going
money
back to
Yeah. No.
the features that were other than prostitutes.
Well, I mean, I'm not sure about features, but like I was saying, I expect them to lean heavily into the Florida man stuff. Especially with a lot of the Florida man stuff that's come out in recent years and what have you, and then basically it's just GTA being like a parody of itself, essentially, especially GTA 5.
Well, what I'm expecting, or what I hope to get, is that how in GTA 5 you get attacked by sharks.
Mhm.
I hope we get attacked by alligators.
Yeah, I think
That
that'll
would be
a thing.
great. I
I'm
hope
pretty
so.
sure that'll be a thing.
And not only
Well,
that,
those
but
come
you can
airboats.
get. You're right, and you can get attacked on land too by alligators.
So too close to the water there, or just to anybody's home. Honestly, it'd be cool if we could watch him fight an alligator.
That'd be really cool.
Mhm.
Could
Just
be
keep
interesting.
The Florida man essence. The soul.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
The thing is, I know for a fact we're going to see crackheads.
Mm-hmm.
Yadi, what's some features that you hope to get on this game?
Well, since we're talking about animals, I want to have a pet dog in the game. We saw a little bit of that in the previous one,
We did.
so I don't know. It's like a Tamagotchi in the game.
You have to keep it alive.
My GTA
Oh,
Tamagotchi.
They did
jeez.
show the main character working out. I think that they're going to bring back. I don't know if it's already been said, but I think they're going to bring back like from San Andreas, you're able to go to the gym and
You gotta
and-
maintain it.
yeah, and then have the character look buff.
Yeah.
Is GTA
Yeah.
like The Sims but for men?
But
it
just
sounds
more
like
mature
it.
game.
Yeah.
It's just more for adults.
Yeah, it sounds like you have to keep your dog alive, you have to maintain your body and go to the gym. Do you also have to make them go to the restroom, make sure they eat? Can you build walls?
In GTA 5, you're able to smoke weed and he gets stoned
So it's
and
like
drink alcohol too.
Yeah, definitely like a grown-up Sims
I think
If you
for men.
there's one spot where you can take some kind of hallucinogen that I guess was laced in
Yep.
Something.
a joint, and then you run around basically tripping balls, killing aliens.
I did
Oh,
see
yeah.
that at some point or another.
Yep.
Yep. And then if you drink too much alcohol, he passes out.
Interesting.
And at least with one of the characters on that game, it was like a random place that you wake up.
Oh, Trevor. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You would always wake up in a random place. 50% of the time, you woke up basically wearing nothing but his underwear. And
Yeah.
then he would get up. He would get up, and then he would just double over and just fucking puke everywhere.
Yeah.
Maze balls.
I mean, yeah, he's drunk a lot of the times.
Sounds like it. Sounds like he's having a good
Trevor's
time
a
in his
Florida
own
man.
world.
Oh yeah, yeah. Trevor does kind of embody the Florida man spirit.
I think it was kind of messed up that they gave what was his name? It was Trevor, and what were the
Michael.
other two? Michael, and then what was his name? The last one, black guy.
Fuck.
That's
No,
not his
I don't
name.
think. No, I don't think
it's
so.
not. But I'm trying to remember. But the name the name escapes me.
Also not his name.
Yadi's looking it up.
Franklin.
Yeah.
Franklin. I think it's messed up that his main car was a Charger, because that's a stereotype,
Right.
and they give him that car. I was like, oh man. And then Trevor had the beat up pickup truck.
Mhm.
And then Michael had the S4 Audi.
Oh yeah.
I think Franklin did get that motorcycle early on in the game as well.
Yeah, he got when you first get it, it's green.
Yep.
And then it's either that one or the purple Charger. No, it's white. It's a white Charger.
You made it purple.
Probably.
Maybe. I don't know.
I can't remember the colors I had on them. I gotta look back in this if it's still safe in the PlayStation 4. I don't think I ever played in the PS5. No, I never did. Cause I beat the game on PS3 and PS4, and almost did it on PS5. That's a lot of generations for a game.
We've gotten 3
That's
generations
crazy.
before we get the next one. We get a Switch 2 before we get the next generation. What the
Rockstar, what are you doing?
They're trying to
Damn.
make another game that will last for the next 15 years.
Could be.
And the community is still huge too for GTA 5.
Yeah.
It's not like it was a game that dropped off and nobody ever talked about it or played it again.
Some people make bank on that too because they create their servers and they have people subscribe to be able to play on those. And they make bank.
Yeah.
They do. I mean, you see all kinds of GTA 5 content on there.
And they keep launching new content too, like Rockstar itself. What the fuck?
Kitty!
It's a plastic bag.
Hey, what's up with you? Oh, what's up with you?
Cats are simple creatures.
They are. They are. All right. Do you have anything else for GTA 6? Because we didn't have much on this trailer. And somehow we talked about it for 41 minutes.
Yeah. I mean, my only hope is that it doesn't get delayed again.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's my only feature that I want. Release date. Right. All right. Now, moving on to the movie. Not the video game.
Oh, when Blake came out?
Yeah.
They all died?
Yeah.
Oh.
And then Wolverine killed everybody?
Yeah, they all died.
See, let's be safe. What do you want to know? What do you want to share? We gave it 2 thumbs up.
Okay.
So far. At least between Lola and I. And yeah, so what are you looking
Is there
for?
a second bad that they didn't show us? I don't care who it is. Like, you don't have to tell us, but is there a second bad guy other than what they showed us, what we're going to see that they're going to fight?
Yes and no.
Yes and no.
His alter ego does not count. Like, Void does not count.
Because they're pretty much the same person.
I know.
So is that the only one? Or is there another one?
Yes and no. I still keep it at yes and no.
So I know that Sentry, he has split personality.
It's still yes and no.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
I can't tell you until you watch it.
Okay, fantastic.
Spoil it.
That's a different movie.
Was it a good movie? Did you guys enjoy it? I know you guys gave thumbs up, but
It's a really well-made movie. It's very good. It's very heartfelt. I love the fight scenes, and yeah.
I keep seeing that. Go ahead.
No, I agree with that, and I was gonna say too, best Marvel content, movie, show, everything since, because I liked Wakanda Forever, so since then to now, it is the best project.
Okay, that's fair.
I wouldn't say it's the best project. I agree and I disagree. I wouldn't say it's the best project just because I like a lot more projects than I feel like the average person nowadays that Marvel and Disney have put out. But it is up there with their better ones.
Yeah, and that's why I say since Wakanda Forever. Not that I haven't liked what they have brought. Of course, I like them, but at least in everyone's eyes,
a well-rounded movie.
It's a well-rounded movie, yeah.
Okay, that's better than what we gotten so far in the last couple of projects.
And I like that it's like 2 hours. I think it is. I like that too.
Shut the fuck up.
RJ, no, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Gotta love the sarcasm. No, I've been hearing some back and forth, among the people that I follow, and a lot of the audience reviews that I've seen. Some people enjoyed it, others didn't, and so it's just kind of been like Okay, it seems like it seems like it's going to be a middle of the road thing. Like I may see it at some point down the line. I'm
Yeah,
not
the only
sure
way to
when.
make that decision is to actually watch it and see if you enjoy it or not.
Right. So I do have one question. Does it move the story forward?
Yeah.
Okay. It
See-
doesn't feel like it's its own thing and that's it.
Yeah, a
No.
lot. That's the other thing. That's why I say that I feel like I've liked a lot of more Marvel projects than a lot of the average people nowadays. Is because every project has moved the story forward in some way, form, or shape, shape, or form. Do we want to look at that because we're focusing on other things? No. But does it move? Do they move the story forward? Absolutely. So does this one.
Okay. I feel like there's some movies that they've released that don't.
Have yet to watch one, or maybe we're just not watching the same projects.
Well, the way I see it is it doesn't necessarily have to move the overall story forward to be a good movie. But so far, based on what I've seen, a lot of the ones that aren't the best really don't move the story that forward all that much.
So
Right. This one complements a lot from what we've
Okay.
seen so
Mhm.
far, and it adds more depth.
More depth to it.
The characters, yes.
Right. And the reason I say that is because obviously no one likes synchron evasion. And one of the things was
I liked it.
Yeah, I
well,
was gonna say, and hate it. I didn't like it. I don't know.
I mean, is it a rewatchable show? Would you sit down and rewatch the whole thing?
I don't see why not.
Yeah, one day.
For
Not
one
right
day.
away,
Maybe
but
not.
yeah.
So
Nope.
to me, it didn't move the story forward. To me, it was just a story and it stayed there. Because I feel like we're not going to see her character ever again. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but
Right,
what
but-
about the Skrulls and Nick Fury and everything else that happened in the story, not just the main lady?
Then why was she
There's
there?
a lot more happening in the story apart from the one character that everybody hated. That's my
You
point.
need
Is I
to-
feel like a lot of people are focusing on all the negatives and not focusing on the actual storytelling aspects of these shows and movies that have came out.
I understand what you're saying, but it's not that I focus on the negatives. I didn't enjoy the show. So to me, it's not that I didn't. The acting wasn't bad. So to me, it's not like it was terrible acting. The CGI could have been a little bit better at the end. And to me, I feel like that's the only real CGI that they used.
I was
But
going to say that's being kind.
to me, I didn't care for it. But I wouldn't sit down and watch it again. And the reason I say is because on our last episode, when we talked to Malcolm, he gave me a new perspective of, do I enjoy the movies or show? And I categorize it as I enjoyed it, but I wouldn't watch it again. Or I didn't like it at all. And obviously, if I didn't like it, I'm not going to watch it again.
Yeah.
It's not like, and going back to the first four faces, to me, I would watch every single movie again for a reason. There's some that I would only watch it again because it's part of, and I would like to watch every single one in order again. But as a single movie, I don't think that recently I've gotten any, or I haven't gotten many that I would say, I want to sit down and watch that again.
Same, pretty much.
Yeah, but the question was, does it move the story forward? And the answer is it does. There's a lot of things that you won't, I don't want to say for this one in particular, but there's a lot of shows that are newer that you wouldn't be able to understand what's going on if you haven't watched previous projects, which that's what moving the story forward is in order to understand this one, you need to know what happened before that, because we got here because of what happened in those. If that makes
And
sense.
also, right. And also on this, like on that same note, is that movie, do you think that they would bring stuff back in a different movie?
Oh, absolutely.
Fantastic.
It,
Maybe in that one.
yes.
Maybe in that one.
That's coming next.
Yeah.
Oh, great. I have a feeling that someone made a cameo moving forward to Fantastic Four.
No, actually, the X-Men.
Oh, fuck.
X-Force as well.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then Wolverine shows up.
and kills everybody. But he didn't know that he killed everybody.
Well, you know.
He was under an
Under the
hallucination.
influence.
But not before
Maybe he
Thanos
wasn't.
walks in. Not before Thanos walks in through a portal and gets his arms and legs cut off by Thor, who says, "It's over,
You were my
Thanos.
brother, Anakin.
It's over,
I was
Thanos.
gonna
I have
say.
the high ground."
Wow, it's so many layers. It's like an onion and an ogre.
That's Shrek.
Oh, man.
Anyways, it's a good, really good movie. You should watch it.
Yeah, I think you guys should take the time to go watch it.
Yeah.
So we can actually talk about it.
Yeah.
Yes. Did you guys watch Captain America?
I did, yeah.
And did you enjoy the movie?
Captain
It's
America?
really good. Yeah.
1 or 2 thumbs up?
That one gets a 1.
I was gonna say a 1.5.
Okay. Hey, that's fair.
Mm.
I haven't seen it, so I can't tell you that. I can't just say, "Oh, those people said that it wasn't good." I don't care.
I think that you might want to watch it before you watch
Thunderbolt.
This one?
Thunderbolts.
Okay.
Yeah.
RJ in the chat says, apparently, yeah, my favorite Thunderbolts cameo was Chewbacca from the holiday special.
Yes. He did say the worst thing about Thunderbolts was that Nitro didn't make a cameo on it.
Yeah.
He is fast as fuck, boy.
Yes, he is. So maybe I'll go watch the movie. It's a good idea.
Yeah,
Oh.
like that RG's last comment, Thunderbolt is better than Brave New World. Yeah, I agree.
Okay. That's fair.
Yeah. I gave it 2 thumbs up and only 1 on the other one. So yeah.
Right.
That's true, yeah.
Mm.
And I did see that a lot of people are saying that Yelena makes a better Black Widow than than Black Widow did.
No, I disagree
It's
with that.
well,
Well, you
I-
haven't seen the movie.
Yeah, this
You-
movie
you
shows
can't
a
say
lot.
that.
This movie shows a lot, but I wouldn't say that. She's
Okay.
great.
They make different
Uh,
types of Black Widow. They're both
exactly, yes.
equally good. They're both very different. They're obviously they have the same training, but they're both motivated by different things.
Right.
And it's funny. too.
Especially in the moment in time when they're making it to what we're seeing now.
Right.
So
No.
Justin
I'll
just likes Scarlett Johansson.
update. Well, I mean, they're both attractive as hell, but you know,
that
But
was
you
not
like the
part of
redhead.
discussion.
I'll update.
I do agree with you, but that wasn't part of the discussion.
No, I know it wasn't part of the discussion, but yeah, no, I mean,
We got the gist.
I do like a redhead. I mean, shit, are you kidding me? I got a permanent hard on for redheads.
And that is why you love Seamus. I get it.
No,
I get it.
No.
RJ says Florence Pugh is cool, but her accent is so tough to listen to.
I like the way she
I like
speaks in the movies.
Yeah, me too. We saw an interview with David Harbour yesterday after the movie, and he went to say interviews, and it came out as interviews.
Well, he
accent-
probably had to speak with that accent for months.
Yeah.
And as an actor, if I was an actor and I had to do an accent for a movie, I would make sure I stick to it even on my regular life because I wouldn't want to mess it up when I went back on set.
So they call that method acting, and
Yes.
apparently it's
Right.
terrible for you. That's why that guy that played Elvis still talks that way.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, method actors are notoriously difficult to work with for that reason. You have guys like what the hell is his the
The
hell is
guy
his
that
name?
played the Joker.
Yeah, Heath Ledger. And then there's also geez, my brain. He played Bruce Wayne in the same fucking movie.
Christian Bale.
Christian Bale.
Yes. Yeah, he's also a method actor, and he is oh yeah, Jared Leto is also a bit of a method actor as well, but
And Joaquin.
you know,
Joaquin
cares about that?
Phoenix.
Joaquin Phoenix, yes.
Yeah, apparently it's terrible for you, and a lot of them end up with like severe mental illnesses because of the method acting.
I already have that, so
I know, but
yeah. Well, true.
if you
However-
could avoid making it worse, why make it worse?
True. However, when it comes to accents, sometimes when you are making an accent and you move to a different accent and then go back, it doesn't come out the same way unless you continue doing it.
Mhm.
So that's why, like, when I was growing up, I used to be able to do like this amazing Dominican accent in Spanish. And then I didn't do it for years. And now I try to do it and it sounds nothing like it.
Hang out with Alecha for like a prolonged period of time.
I know. She's born and raised.
In
but-
Puerto Rico, but somehow.
Right. Yeah, I don't know. Somehow she developed that.
Yeah.
But with that being said, it's just to me personally, I would have to, because I wouldn't be able to like kick in. It's not like I'm gonna act the same way. It's just the accent.
Yeah, but your personality, psychologically speaking, your personality changes depending on, how you
I'm gonna
speak.
become Russian.
You might. Next thing you know, it's Budka. Budka this, Budka that.
That was good.
Did you try to?
I tried. It didn't work. But I bet if I keep trying, it still won't work.
I was like wondering if you did try.
No.
Yeah, but not everybody's going to be good at it right off the bat. Like you have to.
I'm
You
gonna
definitely
all
have to
week. I'm
practice.
gonna practice, and then next week and then the episode, I'm gonna speak the whole episode with a Russian accent.
There you go.
Ronald Shelton in the chat. That was German.
Not in your household, you
No, don't say that. I didn't do that.
can't.
Apparently, that's the way it sounded to him.
No. Okay, moving on.
Well, another character I really liked in the movie was Red Guardian. I think that he did a great job in this movie. Compared to Black Widow's, in this one, I liked his character a lot more.
Yeah, me too.
What about the Winter Soldier?
He's there.
Right, but did you?
I don't like it. Didn't. He's the same, like he doesn't change.
So
Right.
I don't know how much I can say without actually. So life gets tough, and sometimes people get over it a little bit faster, and then they help other people.
Wow, that was so vague.
I tried as hard as I could. So
Ghost didn't have enough content or screen time.
well,
She
think
had
about
enough.
it. Think about it.
Yeah,
About it. Ghost.
yeah,
Hey.
yeah. But
There you go. You got it.
no, I got it.
No, Yadi got it when he started laughing.
Whatever. The point is, we We saw her a lot in Ant-Man, even though she was a ghost.
Well, she was unstable in Ant-Man.
I feel her. I understand.
A different kind of instability, honey.
Oh.
A different kind of instability.
God damn it. Then I guess I'll be alone.
Taskmaster got a lot of time in this movie. That's
Oh,
for
for
sure.
sure.
Yeah, there's plenty.
I feel like that's...
What?
He probably just died in the first scene.
Oh, jeez.
No.
It's a she though, but
Oh, yeah, it is a she.
Oh,
Right.
great.
You've known this since
I know.
Black Widow. If you watch Black Widow, motherfucker.
I did.
Okay.
But that's also a movie that I only watched once.
But move the story
Yeah.
forward, didn't it?
Okay. I didn't say it didn't.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on.
Thank you to RJ and Ronald for
Yes,
helping with this. I like it.
Nice.
But it's a great movie, and I think it had enough comedy, because I know it's been mentioned before. There shouldn't be a lot. It had enough comedy. It had enough hit you in the feels. It had enough of everything, I think.
See, but that's the thing. That's a movie that like the comedy goes well into.
Yeah,
And the characters that are comedic are already comedic.
Well, it's not even that they're comedic. They have a hard time socializing, and I feel like a lot of people can like what's it called? Identify with that when it comes
Relate.
to like, just saying shit straight face, which causes a lot of funny moments. But yeah.
This conversation is
It doesn't work for everything. It just doesn't, like, the comedy doesn't work for everything. I don't,
No, and I get it. I'm with you. Like, I'm not saying that you're wrong.
It doesn't feel like you're with me. It feels like
No,
you haven't been with me
okay.
for a very long time. And I think it all
Your
started
tism is
when
showing. Your tism is showing. It's flaring. Give me 2 seconds to explain
That's my
why.
eczema, man.
Your tism is flaring. Give me 2 seconds to explain why I'm making the faces that I'm making. It had nothing to do with that I don't agree with you. It's the fact that I asked for you guys to talk about this movie, and you guys are you're doing what we asked you to do. Don't give us too much information, and it's making me angry because I want to know. But at the same time, and Justin feels the same way. He's like, I want to know, but I don't.
It's difficult. It's difficult to have that conversation between two people that have seen it and two people that haven't, because you don't want to spoil it. And it, like, that line, it just takes 1 or 2 words to step over that line into spoiler territory.
And they're doing a great job not to.
Hey,
But it's pissing me off because here's the thing, because they're saying things and some of them are coming off as like inside jokes about the movie that I don't understand because I haven't seen the movie.
That's the whole point.
Right. Oh my God.
Watch it.
I feel like you are the dum-dum in this conversation because I'm just explaining to you why I'm making this face. I am, again.
I got it. You said the first 3 words and I got it.
Yeah, but I wasn't done. I'm sorry. You're done
Now
understanding.
You're explaining it.
No, you're done understanding doesn't mean I'm done explaining.
Okay,
Let's get to that level, okay?
We're getting into mansplaining territory, so tread lightly.
Well, I'm sorry that you don't understand it.
Because I'm not a man. I'm a
you
woman.
act like it. No, that's debatable.
I do have bigger balls than you do.
Oh,
that's fine.
And
so you will be able to understand my mensplanation. But this conversation is pissing me off because I want to know And it's taking a lot of me to not like end the podcast and kick Justin out and ask you guys what happened.
Look, this is the one thing I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say
No.
it only one time.
Did he make a cameo?
Yes.
I'm sure when they saw Void or Sentry that they had culo con caca.
There was no time to react.
Ronald Shelton in the chat says Sentry took over New York with comic relief, and Spider-Man and Daredevil came in and saved the day.
I was gonna ask.
No
Yadi,
one
do
saw
you
it
see
coming.
Spider-Man swinging in the background.
I saw it swinging in the background.
You know that scene with the thing, and it was falling. Do you see him?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah, whatever.
I was trying to replay it in my head.
Yeah.
There was some webs on the other scene.
There was some webs on the other scene. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Speaking of the devil, Mephisto was there.
Well, ish.
The faces that Lewis is making, it's great.
All right. Do you guys have anything else on this made up movie?
Maybe. No.
No? Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Cool. Fantastic.
Yes.
That's the next one.
Yeah. That one I'm going to go see on opening night so we don't have this fucking conversation.
But it's been so much fun.
And Justin, if you haven't seen it when it comes out and everybody else has, you stay out of it. Just don't show up to the podcast. And the same goes for me. If I don't watch it and only the three of you have seen it, I'm going to stay out of it.
You should. You should be in the podcast, and then when we're going to talk about it, you mute us. Place us on mute, and then we'll signal you so you can be back on.
Yeah.
Oh my God. RJ in the chat, we got to get Lewis's thoughts on the new Mission Impossible when it releases. I know he loves Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
Oh, RJ, I think you just got banned.
RJ, Jason.
I personally don't have the kind of hate boner that that Lewis has for Tom Cruise. I mean, I don't.
That's a great way to explain it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna use that.
Yeah. It's a pretty hateful boner for Lewis. But I mean, as a person, I'm not a fan of Tom Cruise, but I will say he makes some pretty fucking good movies. There are a few that I enjoy.
My only thing with Tom Cruise is his fucking teeth are not aligned with the rest of his face.
I feel like that's what started my hatred for him.
Have you you know how most people have this line like in parallel to the rest of their face, like with the point of their nose and so on and so forth? His teeth are just like sideways enough that it's like, oh my God, motherfucker, I hate you. I hate your stupid face.
I haven't noticed.
I will
you're
show
about
you
to.
pictures.
Oh, jeez.
Please hold.
I mean, I noticed that with other
Oh my God.
actors and whatnot, but this one, I don't think I've ever stared at his face for a long time.
I saw it on a.
It was a thing on the internet at some point or another.
So I guess that's our next. So I guess our next topic is the siblings' mutual hate boner for Tom Cruise.
Okay.
Oh,
No,
shit.
we're gonna put it on the screen.
Bear with us, folks.
No offense to Tom Cruise. I just hate his fucking face.
Every offense to Tom Cruise.
Also, Mission Impossible should have died like 5 movies ago.
Look at that.
That is upsetting.
And his nose is also side.
And you know what the thing is? He had braces at some point or another.
Not good ones.
Why couldn't they just fix that?
Let me just take that off the screen because it pissed me off.
They were looking at him sideways when they were doing the braces.
He moved.
50.
Upsetting. I do agree that that's highly upsetting.
I feel like that's what started my hatred for him.
I don't really have the hate boner that you have for him. I just genuinely, his face makes me upset. I think that's it, though.
Is there any, like, I feel like we've talked about this in a different episode, but I want to end it up with this. Is there any actors that you guys hate as much as I hate Tom Cruise? Like, they release a movie and you're like, nope, not going to see that.
I don't hate, but I don't particularly care for what's the guy from the Dodgeball movie? The guy that's super jacked. He's always like
Ben
yeah,
Stiller.
bro. Oh,
that's also my other.
See, that's also in like Night at the Museum. That's the only movie I like with him in it.
Yeah.
I only went to see that movie in the theaters because we took you to go see it.
It's
I think you guys are siblings or something.
What?
Who would have thought?
That guy, and then the guy that mom hates because he's always in his underwear.
Will Ferrell.
Yeah, except for Elf. That's a good movie, and I love.
That's the only that one in Talladega Nights.
Yeah,
it's the only two movies I can watch.
Yeah. Timothy Chalamet, what did he do to you, man?
Wow. RJ is trying to get banned. He saves himself with the just kidding. Yeah, Timothy Chalamet, I don't really know enough about him to hate him or not. Well, I mean, I don't really hate anybody, to be honest. I dislike a few
Neither
people,
do I.
But yeah, no. I mean, Timothy Chalamet was good in a number of movies. I mean, Dune Part 1 and 2 are perfect examples. Those are really good movies that he was in. But for me, like movie stars or whoever that I just can't stand, Tom Green and Pauly Shore.
Yeah, I like his movies. I used to watch them all the time. Biodome, I watched it a lot. I don't think I have any actors that I don't care for, but that's
Ronald Shelton in the chat. I think his face is just really punchable. Whose face?
Timothy Chalamet's.
Oh.
You know who? Two other actors that I don't hate, but I don't really care for their movies, and a lot of people do. Ben Affleck, except for Daredevil, and Nicolas Cage, except for National Treasure.
He is a national treasure.
And what's it called? National Treasure and
Gone in 60 Seconds.
Oh yeah, that was a really good movie.
We talked about this.
The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent.
That's the one, but it's because Sadie Pascal is in it.
I'm starting to be, in all honesty, I'm starting to get tired of. I'm starting to get tired of Pedro Pascal because he gets cast in literally fucking everything.
That's good. That's how you know Latinos are making it, my man.
Good point. But Face Off?
Oh, Face Off is good too, actually.
Mm.
There's a couple, but
it's that Nicolas Cage plays Nicolas Cage in every movie he makes. Especially when he's he's about to do something, he's like like every single time, every movie, doesn't matter what it is. He does that.
That's why people hate The Rock.
Oh, Ghost Rider is good too. Oh, maybe I do like Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, but The Rock plays the same guy in every movie. And people have pointed out by pictures, they put like 6 different pictures and said, this is The Rock in 6 different movies. And he looks like they're all in the same one.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah. Some people like Nicolas Cage for that, but they don't like him for that.
Oh, I don't. Yeah. I know you're not talking about me, but I don't mind The Rock in movies. I actually enjoy his movies because they're entertaining. I don't go watch it because of his acting.
Yeah. The only one I didn't like with him in it is the Black Adam movie.
And I didn't mind it either, but I understand. I can see why.
Yeah.
There's a new one that he has coming out. It's called Smashing Machine. Yeah, Smashing Machine. that probably will get him an award or something. So far, with what
He
I've seen
looks
with the
just like
trailer.
him too.
Yeah, and the makeup too. But yes, like the way he's talking and everything is way different than what he's done so far.
When the
Which is-
trailer started, I didn't even know it was him.
Yeah.
He made a face, and I'm like, wait, that's Dwayne Johnson.
And then you see the monster of a body. I think that's the most that he's trained for a movie.
And the guy looks like
He
that.
looks
It's not like,
just yeah. He's not.
It
even
doesn't
over.
look like he's overdoing it. He had to train to look like this guy.
Yeah.
So the movie is called The Smashing Machine.
Yes.
He has a
And
true
who's-
story.
Okay, and about who exactly? Because
It's a UFC fighter
Okay,
See if I find
from the 90s.
I'd probably know the person if I heard the name,
it.
or at least know of him.
Mark Kerr is the fighter that he's playing.
I know of him. Early UFC.
Yeah. So he's playing him.
Mm.
Yeah, that one looks very cool. I probably would go watch it.
You know, they're also remaking Big Trouble Little China. You'll remember that 90s movie?
Yeah.
And he's in it.
Who?
The Rock.
Why do they have to remake all these fucking old movies? Makes
They're
no sense.
out of ideas, and they have to make. People are in the phase of nostalgia. So what sells? Something that people remember that they used to watch. And the people they're spending money now are the kids that used to watch these movies when they were younger. So
Yeah, but
I
if
understand.
it's not broken, don't fix it.
Pretty
But
much. Like
remakes, if you don't like it, don't go watch it.
That's the point.
Yeah, it's a
I
good
don't
thing that you still have
usually
the option.
don't watch remakes.
You still
It's
have
like-
the option for the first one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like cover. It's not like they deleted the first one completely and they said, you know what, you can't watch it unless you have it on VHS. And actually, when they have remakes, the originals get a burst of people watching them because people want to. When people realize, oh, this is a remake, I want to watch the first one, the original one.
RJ, shut the fuck up.
Okay, he pissed me off.
I mean, they are getting dated. I don't see that as as something that they wouldn't do.
No.
They might do it in the future.
If
I
they
don't
change
think they
something
would,
in the
and I don't
movie,
think that they would with Lord of the Rings either. I don't.
No.
Those are like set movies for some reason, and then everything else we remake. Which again, if it's not broken, don't fix it. But I digress.
Sebastian Stan is like Luke Skywalker. How about if we just erase 7, 8, and 9 and we do what we were supposed to do?
Mm.
And then
It's
cast
7, 8, and
Sebastian.
9.
Yeah. And then recast Sebastian Stan as Luke Skywalker.
It really does look like him with a bowl cut. If he had a bowl cut,
Mm-hmm.
it's very strange.
Not
Yeah, they-
strange.
they-
Luke Skywalker.
They have talked to him about it.
Not the Doctor. He's already.
Well, he gets different faces every once in a while.
Mm. I mean, to be honest, if they had just stuck with George Lucas's original plan for the sequels, it would have been. I honestly think it probably would have been a hell of a lot better than what we got. Because your big bad through the sequel trilogy would have been Darth Maul. Literally would have been Darth Maul. That's the story going around. Is that's what he wanted to do, and then bringing in Darth Talon from the expanded universe as his apprentice.
Didn't Darth Maul die?
No.
In Rebels.
Yes.
Yeah.
But this was after Disney took over, and if none of that had actually happened, his original plan was to have Maul come back.
I don't know. I kind of really like that scene with Obi-Wan Kenobi killing Darth Maul. That was
when
a
he
great
switches
scene.
stance
When he
Oh
switches
yeah,
stands.
yeah.
That's a
to throw him
great
off. He did.
scene.
Yeah.
Great scene.
I did. Yeah, no, I did. I did feel that was a good way to tie up those characters and just kind of move the story along and what have you. But
Like we should have moved away from Skywalkers. Agreed.
Blame Disney for that.
Yeah.
But the trilogy was the Skywalker saga.
Which trilogy?
The not the trilogies. Well, all the trilogies, all 9 movies, episode 1 through 9, the ones that were called episodes, were all Skywalker saga. It had to do with the Skywalkers. Period.
Ronald Shelton in the chat. Lilo and Stitch actually looks pretty good. Surprisingly,
I saw the trailer today. It looked-
Yeah, it looks really good.
Lilo
seen
and
it.
Stick. Okay.
Yeah. I knew that was gonna stick.
Of course. Yeah, I've seen some clips from it. It actually does look surprisingly good, and I think that's probably going to be one of the better summer movies.
Yeah.
Between that and the Jurassic Park, the next Jurassic Park movie that's coming out.
I'm actually looking forward to that.
There's another
You see,
one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's another one coming in, I think,
Black Widow.
June or July.
Yes. The thing about this one is that when we got even Jurassic Park 2 and Jurassic World, when they did when they mesh or combine a lot of dinosaurs together, and those were the bad dinosaurs. In this one, we actually get to see when they messed up. Like, not the perfect combination. They made one genetically combined, and it looks weird. Doesn't look like a dinosaur. It looks like a monster. So
Spielberg's making one of those movies for dogs called Jurassic Park.
That's a great joke.
I was going to say, I'm glad you guys enjoy that joke because I felt like I lost 10 seconds of my life reading it.
Hey,
RJ pissed me off already, so
that was good, RJ.
when you brought up Tom Cruise, you lost me. Now it doesn't matter if you make the best joke ever. It sucks. However, I'm excited for Jurassic Park.
See, I just don't care about Jurassic Park. I never got into them.
I like
I
the
just
original
love dinosaurs.
ones. And what is it? The sequel ones?
You're
They
very
lost-
close.
They lost me when they burnt down the Stegosaurus? When the one with the lost people in the comic.
In the second one.
Yeah,
Or-
that was so unnecessary, and then they just kept showing him.
Yeah. When
Welcome.
the volcano erupted.
Yeah, and they left them behind. Absolute bullshit.
Did it hit you in the feels?
Yeah, they apparently they're not worthy of being saved, and it's absolute bullshit. Let's save the interesting ones that will eat us.
Welcome to humanity.
Stupid asses.
That's generally how it works.
Not far-fetched from reality. All right. Is there anything else that you guys want to talk about? Apparently, we went to hatred this episode.
Yeah. Well, it's in ode to Anakin.
I hate you.
Yeah, everybody dies in Thunderbolts. Sorry, guys. All of New York, at least.
It's 2012 all over again.
Yeah, pretty much.
Mhm.
All right. I'm done with this conversation. If you don't have anything else, we have reached the end of the episode. So, Justin, what can they do?
What do you mean, what can they do? Oh, wait, that's right. It's all down in the description
Is that you?
below.
It's me, Margaret.
I was waiting for you to finish that one.
I finished quickly.
It's all down in the description below, folks. Click all the things.
You heard it. I don't know what else to say. Thank you guys for joining us. We'll see you next week. Deuces.
Bye.
I've only been doing this for 3 years and I still don't know how to close out the episode.